The world of sports media was shaken to its core on March 21, 2025. Leaked audio, released by Project Veritas, exposed a conversation involving an ESPN producer, allegedly Ryan Bertrand, making controversial remarks about Stephen A. Smith. The audio, obtained through undisclosed means, has sparked widespread debate and raised serious concerns about the treatment of black personalities in media. Project Veritas, a conservative activist group known for its undercover sting operations, has a history of targeting media organizations. The group's founder, James O'Keefe, has defended the release of the audio, claiming it exposes bias within ESPN. However, the tactics employed by Project Veritas have drawn criticism from journalists and First Amendment advocates who argue that such recordings violate privacy and undermine journalistic ethics. The leaked audio focuses primarily on Stephen A. Smith, one of ESPN's most recognizable and polarizing figures. Smith, known for his outspoken personality and often controversial opinions, has become a lightning rod for both praise and criticism throughout his career. The leaked audio, however, provides a rare glimpse into the behind-the-scenes perceptions of Smith within the network that employs him. The release of the audio has sent shockwaves through ESPN, forcing the network to confront uncomfortable questions about its workplace culture and the treatment of its on-air talent. As the story continues to unfold, the ramifications of this leak are likely to be felt for years to come. The most alarming aspect of the leaked audio is the producer's alleged use of the angry black man stereotype to describe Stephen A. Smith's on-air persona. The producer, allegedly Ryan Bertrand, can be heard characterizing Smith's delivery as loud, confrontational, and lacking substance. Bertrand suggests that Smith's primary role is to generate chaos and controversy, playing into a harmful stereotype that has long plagued black men in media and beyond. The use of this trope is particularly troubling given the historical context of how black men have been portrayed in media. For centuries, black men have been stereotyped as aggressive, volatile, and intellectually inferior, a narrative that has been used to justify their marginalization and oppression. Bertrand's alleged comments perpetuate this harmful stereotype, reducing Smith's complex persona to a caricature that reinforces racist tropes. Furthermore, Bertrand's alleged comments ignore the nuanced reality of Smith's career. While Smith is undoubtedly a polarizing figure, his success can be attributed to his undeniable charisma, sharp wit, and deep knowledge of sports. To reduce his on-air persona to a mere caricature of an angry black man is not only inaccurate but also deeply offensive. The use of this stereotype in a professional setting like ESPN is deeply concerning and highlights the insidious nature of racism in media. It serves as a stark reminder that even in 2025, black individuals continue to face harmful stereotypes that can have real-world consequences. The leaked audio also sheds light on the perceptions of Stephen A. Smith among ESPN staff. Bertrand claims that some within the network find Smith crazy and question his credibility, particularly when commenting on non-sports topics. This alleged sentiment raises questions about the level of respect afforded to Smith within ESPN, and whether his opinions are truly valued or simply seen as a source of entertainment. Bertrand's comments about Smith's foray into political commentary are particularly telling. He suggests that Smith lacks the knowledge and expertise to speak on such matters, implying that Smith's opinions are somehow less valid than those of his colleagues. This alleged dismissiveness speaks to a broader issue within media, where black voices are often relegated to specific lanes and discouraged from venturing outside of them. It is important to note that Bertrand's alleged comments represent his personal views and may not reflect the sentiments of the entire ESPN staff. However, the fact that such views were expressed openly within the workplace raises concerns about the potential for bias and discrimination within the network. The leaked audio has undoubtedly created a sense of unease within ESPN, forcing the network to confront uncomfortable truths about its internal culture. Whether this incident will lead to meaningful change remains to be seen. However, it has sparked a crucial conversation about the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion within media organizations. Section 4, a $100 million voice, Smith's expanding role and influence. The timing of this leak is particularly noteworthy given Stephen A. Smith's recent $100 million 5-year contract extension with ESPN. This lucrative deal, which allows Smith to explore political commentary, solidifies his position as one of the network's most valuable assets. The producer's alleged comments, however, suggest that there may be a disconnect between ESPN's public support of Smith and the private sentiments of some within the network. Smith's foray into political commentary has been met with mixed reactions. Some applaud his willingness to engage in these important conversations, while others question his qualifications and accuse him of grandstanding. The leaked audio suggests that these criticisms may be amplified by those within ESPN who hold negative views of Smith. The contract extension granted to Smith reflects his undeniable popularity and influence. He has become a cultural icon, transcending the world of sports to become a household name. However, the leaked audio raises questions about whether ESPN is fully committed to supporting Smith's evolving role, or if they are simply capitalizing on his popularity while privately undermining his credibility. The situation presents a complex dilemma for ESPN. On the one hand, they have a financial stake in protecting Smith's image and ensuring his continued success. On the other hand, they must address the concerns raised by the leaked audio and demonstrate a commitment to creating a more inclusive and respectful workplace. Section 5. Ethical concerns, secret recordings and journalistic integrity. The leaked audio has also ignited a debate about the ethics of secret recordings and their role in journalism. Project Veritas, the group responsible for releasing the audio, has been accused of using unethical and potentially illegal tactics to obtain information. Critics argue that such methods violate privacy and undermine journalistic integrity. Proponents of Project Veritas's methods argue that they are necessary to expose hypocrisy and bias within powerful institutions. They claim that traditional journalistic methods are often insufficient to uncover wrongdoing, and that undercover recordings are sometimes the only way to hold individuals accountable. The use of secret recordings in journalism is a complex issue with no easy answers. While there are instances where such methods may be justified in the pursuit of truth, they should be used sparingly and with extreme caution. In the case of the ESPN audio, it is unclear whether the potential benefits of exposing the producer's alleged comments outweigh the ethical concerns surrounding the means by which they were obtained. The debate over secret recordings highlights the challenges faced by journalists in the digital age. As technology advances, it becomes easier to obtain and disseminate information, blurring the lines between ethical and unethical reporting practices. In this evolving media landscape, it is crucial for journalists to adhere to the highest ethical standards and to prioritize transparency and accountability in their work.